Lady Dibble is brought to you by Hellman Hunt Training, All the World's a Stage theater program, Giggledoon LLC, let's see where imagination can take us, and Lady Dibble LLC, story time is treasure time.
Hi, I'm Lady Dibble, and I'm excited to be here today. This is my third show. My first show, I read 2 stories and someone interviewed me. My second show, I also read 2 stories and I had a segment on English afternoon tea. Today, my third show, I'm going to have 2 stories for you, and I'm going to have a small tea segment and tell you the history of Lady Dibble. Now, for Wanda the Action Princess and the Vacation, my new story, let's get going. She's a wonderful girl with a big heart and solution for everything. Spring was coming to a close. Summer was just around the corner. And what does one do in the summer? Well, go on vacation, of course. Castle Kent was no exception. Everyone worked so hard during the year, they deserved a vacation too. Wanda, our 10-year-old princess, was excited. She had received good grades at school and was ready for some fun. Wanda, however, also knew that, like every year, her job was to help the royal household get ready for this special time. This was a bit challenging. Each person was more than ready for vacation, but still, everybody needed a little help. And they didn't know where they were going. Castle Kent was a wonderful place, and in any season, full of activity. About this time of day, in the morning after mini breakfast, King Thomas could be found in his big kingly room sorting through his personal items. That's where Wanda found him. Clang, clang, bang, bang, so many noises. All his belongings could be heard dropping on the floor. "Oh, where are they?" King Thomas asked. "I thought I put them here in the right place, in their little box, like I always do." "Just where are my swim goggles? They have King written on them. And another thing, my matching towel. I want to be able to find my towel easily. There are so many towels on the beach. They look alike. Some have waves on them. Some have suns on them. Some have fish on them. But my towel has pictures of goggles on it. They are a pair." "But Father," Wanda said, "you don't even know if you're going to the beach for vacation." "I want to go to the beach," King Thomas answered. "That is really what I want to do." As Wanda left her father, she shook her head. She would think about his problem and what he said. She started walking and bumped into her mom, Queen Agnes. "Hello, Mom. It's me, Wanda. I just visited Dad." "Yes, hello, my daughter. I'm here looking at my clothes. Vacation is right around the corner. I can't decide what to bring. Clothes for the beach, maybe? All different colors, cotton, lightweight. I have this great outfit I made myself in sewing class. But you know, my closets are full. Maybe we can go skiing. I have this beautiful jacket with matching jumpsuit. Let me start to pack now." "And just how am I going to pack this stuff? Do you have an answer for me, Wanda?" asked the Queen. "Mom," said her daughter, "we don't even know where we are going. You can't decide on your wardrobe before the decision is made. If we are going to the beach, you don't need your ski clothes. If we are going skiing, you then don't need beach clothes, just a bathing suit and maybe shorts for the indoor pool area. You need patience, Mom. Just wait." By now, Wanda was getting hungry. And where does she go when she gets hungry? Why, to the kitchen, of course. Chef Melisette makes the absolute best food. Everybody was going on vacation. That included Chef Melisette, too. Chef Melisette, what are you doing? Well, Wanda, I'm sitting here trying to think. I'm going on vacation, too. But it's a cooking vacation for me, so I'll have to make a few meals. That is the hard part, what to prepare. I have so many recipes, special recipes that have special ingredients, secret ingredients. That's what makes the food so good. Everything is a secret. I have to bring these secret ingredients with me. I have to bring special sugars, special salts, and other special spices. Without them, my recipes will be tasteless. What is the best way to transport them? Here in the castle, I have alphabetized everything from Z through A, color-coded things, and organized by size. The big jars are first, the little jars are second, and the medium jars are last. That is the way I like it, said Chef Melisette. That doesn't sound quite right. That is not organized. And you also need a place for your ingredients. I'm going to have to fix this, Wanda said. There was a certain pattern in the way Wanda greeted everyone in the castle. Well, that is because she spoke to everyone in the order where they were mostly located in the castle. So the last person she spoke to was always Court Jester Archibald, because he was the farthest away. Today was no exception. Archibald, I have come to see you. We are all going on vacation, although I don't know where we're going. Are you prepared to go? What are you doing to get ready? She asked. Well, Wanda, I think I'm ready. I have practiced all my jokes. I know them by heart. They are the right jokes this time because people are no longer crying like before, but laughing aloud. But I think there is one problem. I only speak 2 languages, English and Kentlish. There are so many other languages out there. For example, Readish, Writish, Speakish, and Arithmetish. How will I make my jokes understood? What am I to do? Wondered the court jester. You are so right, Archibald, and you are so considerate too to think of that. That is something for me to think about. I will figure out something, I promise, Wanda responded. Wanda was so happy to be at it again. Problems in the castle. She was going to fix them. She went to work. Taking out a notebook, she scribbled down some ideas. She made circles and squares. She drew light bulbs and question marks. She thought and thought. Then it dawned on her. I know, she said aloud. I can fix everything, and I will tell everyone tomorrow. It was the next day. Everyone was gathered around the table at mini breakfast. Looking round, Wanda could see that her family and friends were nervous and anxiously waiting for her to help them out. Wanda smiled and turned to her father, King Thomas. Father, let's go to the beach. We all at Castle Kent like it so much. But for your particular problem, your favorite goggles and your matching towel, here's what we are going to do. I phoned a seamstress. She is very talented. She said she would make you some towels and do something extra special. She has a great machine that will embroider the word goggles to your towels in several places and in gold. Very kingly looking. This will make your towels very beautiful. Not only that, she is going to sew a pouch for your goggles right into the towels. You can keep your towels and goggles together that way. You're surely not to lose them. Wanda, how did you get to be so smart? King Thomas asked his daughter. I'm smart just like you, she said as she looked up at him. Wanda then turned to her mom, Queen Agnes. "Mom," said Wanda, "we know you have too many clothes, and since we are going to the beach, you should bring lightweight clothes. But you always bring too much, right?" "Yes, Wanda," her mother said this as she looked down at the floor. "Well, we can improve," said Wanda. "We are going to get you some reversible clothing, clothes that you can turn inside out and still wear. One day you will wear a red skirt. The next day you turn it inside out and you have a blue skirt. How about that?" "I'm so excited with this proposal, Wanda. How did you ever think of that?" Queen Agnes asked. "Well, it just made sense to me," Wanda said. "Now, Chef Melisette, your problem is organization. That's all it is. I'm going to rearrange things a little. For one thing, we'll organize your things from A to Z, not Z to A. Then, we'll put your small jars first, medium jars second, and large jars last. And for your secret ingredients, we will think of a code for each thing. You won't have to label the ingredients with its right name, but instead with a code. You keep the answer key to the code with you at all times." "Gee, Wanda, I wish I had thought of that," said Chef Melisette. "Court Jester Archibald, you're next," exclaimed Wanda. "I'm ready, Wanda. Ready for my solution too," Archibald replied. "Well, when you need to have something changed into other languages, you use a translation service," continued Wanda. "People who are fluent in the other language will come and translate it for you. There is a service in town. I have invited the director to come to the castle to meet you. Your appointment is tomorrow afternoon. I think it will all work out just fine." "Oh, Wanda, that is terrific. I can't wait for the appointment." And with that, everyone was happy. Everything was fixed. And then 10-year-old Wanda, Wanda the action princess, who had sprung into action to help everybody out, was indeed proud of herself. The end.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Hi, I'm back. I like to have an afternoon tea segment with my story reading. I think it's interesting and relaxing. It looks very colorful and delicious. I have some different things to eat than last time, but I do have a blue theme like before. I'd like to start here at first. On the first layer here, we have homemade scones with lemon curd and clotted cream. Some have strawberry jam. On this middle shelf, we have salmon and dill with red onion. We have cucumber, raisin, and hummus. We have watercress egg salad sandwich. And then we have, on the third shelf, we have fruit tarts, different cheesecakes, strawberry biscuits, chocolate eclairs. We have these lovely macarons here, all different colors. Up front we have tiramisu, which is delicious, a chocolate ganache cake, and over here a yellow and cake with white icing and blue bows. Don't forget, Lady Dibble likes to have tea, so we're going to do that now. A lot of people have asked me about the history of Lady Dibble. I'd like to explain some things to you. Lady Dibble is actually a European import. I used to travel a lot for business. I was often in Europe, and during my many stays in airports and on airplanes, I decided to be creative, so I started to do writing. Right here. It wasn't until Zurich, Switzerland, when I was there for business, that I told my colleagues I was writing. They were very excited. When I went to Eastbourne, England, in the south of England on the coast, I received the name Lady Dibble because my journalist colleagues were very excited that I was writing. When I lived in New Zealand, all the way over here, I had a radio show. I had fans. People would call into the show to say how much they enjoyed it. I got one fan letter from Australia, here. I also got one from Puerto Rico, here. Lady Dibble is quite international. I know some people have seen the show in Luxembourg, in Switzerland, in Italy, in France, and I do know someone who is going to watch in Thailand, all the way over here. The Wanda the Action Princess came a little bit later, but I tried to create a story that would involve a lot of different ages and people would like it from all ages. So that's what I have done for you today. Wanda, King Thomas, Queen Agnes, Chef Melisette, and Court Jester Archibald. Thanks so much, and until next time.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
Hi, I'm back. Let's continue with my next story. I'm going to read Wanda the Action Princess and the Travel Plans. Wanda, our 10-year-old princess, is more than happy that vacation is settled. All of the members of the royal household are getting ready. King Thomas has a stack full of embroidered towels with goggle pouches ready to go. Queen Agnes thankfully has her reversible clothing all packed away in her new suitcase. Chef Melisette is all organized with her secret ingredients. And Court Jester Archibald has since learned the value of having all his jokes translated into several languages: Writish, Readish, Speakish, and Arithmetish. Indeed, that was some effort to make all that happen. Now, Wanda fears there is another problem at hand. Just how are they going to get to vacation? From experience, she has an idea what everyone likes and dislikes, but still, she is going to make the rounds and ask everyone anyway. It was the afternoon. King Thomas was normally not in his kingly room. This time of day, he was finishing his daily session in the court. Wanda found him sitting on the throne. "Oh, Father," said Wanda, "I am so pleased that we know we are going to do for vacation. But I know one thing that remains," she continues. "What's that?" her father asked. "Well, we just have to make travel plans. Just how are we going to get to the beach?" she asked. "Oh my goodness, Wanda, you are right, quite right. I want so badly to try something different this year. You know, I don't like boats and ships because I get sick. This is so uncomfortable, you know. I wish it were easier. But we have to find something that everyone is happy with. That makes vacation that much nicer when we can all relax a bit," said King Thomas. "Bye, Father, for now. I'm going to find Mother and ask her her opinion." Wanda knew her mom was tending to her indoor garden that time of day. She loved flowers and shrubs and getting her fingers dirty in soil. "Oh, Mother dear," said Wanda, "how are you today? I have just come from seeing Dad at court. Do you know what we talked about?" "What?" said her mother. "Well, we are going to the beach for vacation, but we don't know how we are getting to the beach. You don't like planes because you are afraid of heights, right?" Oh, dearie me, right, I can't tolerate heights at all. I'm so glad this castle has only 3 floors. It is better on my nerves that way, said Queen Agnes. The last time I took a plane, I had to wear a blindfold. And I was so nervous looking out the window. Better for me to stay on the ground. We could take a ship or a boat, but I know your father has problems with that. We tried that once. It didn't work out. He was a mess. What are we going to do, Wanda? We have to get to the beach somehow, she said. Yes, Mother, I know. I'll put my thinking cap on, Wanda responded. Wanda, go ask Chef Melissette what she thinks about traveling to the beach. She is sure to have an opinion. Chef Melissette was actually taking her afternoon nap. She had a little private corner in the back of the kitchen where nobody could see. Wanda knew about it and found her there. Chef Melissette, it's me, Wanda. Wake up. We have something to discuss, exclaimed Wanda. Oh, Wanda, it's you. How did you like your lunch today? Asked Chef Melissette. Yummy, it was good. I especially like the French toast sandwiches. I know that you like to make anything French, answered Wanda. You are quite right. You know all about me. Tell me, Wanda, what is it we have to discuss? Why, vacation, of course, it's coming up. But we have to decide how we're getting there. I know my father does not like to take ships or boats. He gets seasick. Mother does not like to take planes. She is afraid of heights. Now you. We have a few choices left. Train, bus, or car. We can't walk. It's too far. What do you think? Wanda asked. Well, I don't like the train, nor the bus, nor the car. Trains have too many connections, and I have too much to carry. Buses are sometimes hot and stuffy, and my soufflés will fall. I don't like cars either. I just don't. I'm not sure what everyone is going to do to get to the beach, said the chef. Wanda was dizzy and getting a headache. She sure didn't think this would be so hard, getting everyone to the beach for vacation. She still had to talk to one more person, Court Jester Archibald. At this time of day, Archibald could be found in the study, learning his lines. Archibald, I have found you, said Wanda. Hello, Wanda. I am just finishing my work. What can I do for you? Said Archibald. Well, you are the last person I have to speak with about this, you know. It's vacation soon. We are all going to the beach. So far, everyone's excited. But one issue remains. Just how we are getting there. Everybody in this household has their preferences as what they don't want to do, Wanda said. Well, I like to exercise. Let's trek to the beach, said Court Jester Archibald. Trek to the beach? That is too far away. It will take forever, she said. Not if we plan it with rest stops on the way, said Archibald. Oh my goodness gracious, said Wanda. I think that is impossible. Well, Wanda the Action Princess had her work cut out for her. She still had to figure out how to get everyone to the beach for vacation. Her father, King Thomas, doesn't like ships or boats because he gets sick. Her mother, Queen Agnes, is afraid of heights, so she doesn't fly. Chef Melissette is very particular and doesn't want to go by train, bus, or car. And Court Jester Archibald likes to exercise and wants to trek from the castle to the beach. Wanda spent all evening and the next morning trying to figure something out. At breakfast and then at mini breakfast and even lunch, she tried to not show her frustration to anyone. And later, still clueless, she sat down and watched a little television. And then something dawned on her. Wanda had forgotten there was a travel agency in town. They had an ad on TV. Oh, a travel agency! I'm going to call them. They will surely have some advice for me in our vacation, Wanda said with excitement. So, Wanda made the call. she spoke to the agency director. "Hello," she said. "I have a problem with travel plans. There is a group of us going on vacation, and basically none of us can get it together how we are going. One doesn't like ships, another doesn't like planes, another doesn't like trains, buses, or cars, and still another wants to walk. That doesn't leave very much left. Do you have a suggestion for me?" Wanda asked. A few minutes later. You think? That's great. I think that will work. Thank you so much, said Wanda, and Wanda hung up the phone. She was delighted and grinned from ear to ear. Now she had to tell everybody at breakfast the next morning. Wanda would tell everyone how they were all going on vacation. Indeed, the next morning, King Thomas, Queen Agnes, Chef Melisette, and Colchester Archibald were all seated together. "Hello, family and friends," Wanda exclaimed. "I know what we are going to do. Instead of talking to everyone individually like I usually do, I'm going to tell you all at once. Are you ready?" King Thomas, Queen Agnes, Chef Melisette, and Colchester Archibald could hardly hold it in. They were wide-eyed and stared directly at her, wondering what she was going to say. "Well, we are going to the beach this vacation on motorcycles," Wanda exclaimed. At first, everyone was speechless. King Thomas batted his eyes and said, "On a motorcycle? I don't know how to ride a motorcycle." "None of us know how to ride a motorcycle," said Wanda's aunt, Queen Agnes. "Are you sure about this, Wanda?" said Chef Melisette. "How am I going to get some exercise on a motorcycle?" said Colchester Archibald. "I have it all figured out," Wanda said. "We can take lessons, of course. There is plenty of time for that. You all have driving licenses for cars. We just have to get a different kind of license. We will all have to get helmets, too. And Chef Melisette, you can send all your items ahead by express delivery. In fact, we will send everything we need by express delivery. And Archibald, we will stop at hotels on the way so you can exercise at their clubs. I have it all figured out. It's all covered. Just one more thing. Father, you will have to take me with you on your motorcycle. They all fit 2 people, front and back. But I would like to ride with you. Is that okay? Our motorcycle driving lessons start this weekend. Is everyone agreed?" "Why, yes, Wanda," they all said. Everyone nodded in agreement. "That will work out just fine. What an adventure for us all." And with that, everyone was happy. Everything was fixed. Wanda the Action Princess had done it again. She was indeed proud of herself. The end. Story time is treasure time with Lady Dibble.
Lady Dibble is brought to you by Hellman Hunt Training, All the World's a Stage theater program, Giggledoon LLC, let's see where imagination can take us, and Lady Dibble LLC, story time is treasure time.